isn't fair. Fair! I'll tell you it's not fair. Spending a lifetime on a dime store shelf watching every other toy be sold.
You know, it wasn't until I heard that line as an adult that I realized that was Kelsey Grammer.
Really? Alright. Well, I mean,
I'm
I
used
can
to Kelsey
understand.
Grammer projecting himself, you know?
Anyway, you know.
Woody tries to get the latch open, but Al starts coming upstairs, so he has to get in the box. So the other toys decide, quick to the elevator, we gotta stop him.
And then out come the other. So we meet again, Buzz Lightyear, for the last time. It's Zurg.
And
Look out, he's got an ion blaster.
And Belted Buzz decides to take him on. I like how the other Buzz is just like, oh, that's weird.
That's weird.
He's not phased at all that the guy he thought was his arch enemy is right there in front of him.
Yeah, he's like, huh.
Oh, well, yeah, figures he'd be a toy too.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get into the elevator while Belted Buzz is fighting Zurg. Unsuccessfully, I might add.
Getting his ass whooped.
And totally, this is definitely a Star Wars reference.
Surrender, Buzz Lightyear. I have won.
I'll never give in. You killed my
father. No, Buzz. I am your father. No!
Totally a Star Wars reference.
Totes.
And Rex is like, Buzz, you've always be able to defeat Zurg. You just need to believe in yourself. He points the thing at him.
Prepare to die.
Ah! I can't look. His tail knocks him off the elevator.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I did it. I finally defeated Zurg. Buzz is like, Father. They get down the elevator. They can't get Woody out. They exit. Al's on his way to the airport. And like, how are we going to get him now?
Pizza, anyone?
Big old Pizza Planet van with the big yo thing on the back.
Yeah, because all the toy and Ta just faded off.
And then he sees the other Buzz and he's like, Buzz, you coming? No, I'm going to get some quality time with my dad.
I'm with my dad. If you actually look closely, you see that when Zurg speaks, one of his teeth doesn't light up.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that an animation error or a choice?
I want to say it's a choice because he knocked his head, and usually when you knock your head in cartoons, one of the symptoms of your
right, and that also makes sense because he's a toy too, and if you knock it out, it's very possible one light won't work.
Yeah,
the wiring could get messed up. That's
I love how he just goes.
Pixar is really good at like just making sense, you know.
Yeah, I love how it's like, good throw, son. That's my boy.
Go on, buddy. Man, you're a great dad. Yippee!
Yippee! Farewell.
And they get into the van, and those little claw aliens from Pizza Planet are in there.
Ooh, strangers on the outside. And Buzz like, oh no.
And so they try to drive the thing. Like, why won't it go? Use the wand of
power.
They almost get flung out the window, but Potato Head saves them.
You have saved our lives. You're eternally grateful.
Yeah, whatever. And they get to the airport.
Guys, you can't fly here. It's a white zone.
So they try to disguise themselves in a luggage bag or some. It's a dog kennel, I think.
Yeah, it's a dog carrier.
Yeah.
That's why I make sense with the ooh, a puppy.
And then they get put on the conveyor belt with the box that Woody and Jesse and them are in.
And then when they see how big it is,
they're like, once we go through, we just need to find that case. Millions of boxes. Like, oh shit!
I literally don't know if that's what it looks like, but
I doubt it very seriously. I think that was just
to
emphasize.
And then Potato Head potentially shits himself.
Pretty much. And they're like, "There's a case. No, there's a case.
There's two of them.
You take that one.
You take that one. We'll take this one." I love how when they find one. Woody, it's a bunch of camera stuff. Aww.
Great flash.
It's a nice flash, though.
I like when Slink's like, Buzz, my back end's going to
Baton Rouge. Slinky!
Buzz goes after the case. Come on, Woody, let's go. Prospector knocks him out.
You got knocked out.
Take that, space toy. Hey, nobody hits my friend.
No one does that to my friend.
And Prospector starts to rip his arm again.
Yeah. He can fix you once, he can fix you again. Now get in the box. Never. Fine. Flash, 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 flash,
They
flash.
use the flash photography to distract him.
Yep. Stun him, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's like... And then Prospector kind of issues some kind of prophecy, like, you'll be ruined, forgotten, spending eternity rotting in some landfill. Well, Stinky Pete, it's time you learn the meaning of playtime. Right over there, guys. No, no, no. He gets stuck in some kid's backpack.
Yeah,
some
with,
little
with
girl's
a
backpack.
Barbie.
Yeah. Hi, you'll like Amy. Turns her head, she's completely fucked over.
Fucked over? She's just got drawings on her face, dude.
Yeah, you don't draw on your toys, dude. That's pretty fucked over.
That's... I mean, if they were alive, it'd be fucked over, but they're toys. Who gives a shit?
She's an artist.
I guess in this world it's weird, but... Yeah, and Prospector's like...
Happy trails, Prospector.
And then Jesse gets stuck in the box, gets sent out with the rest of the boxes being put on the plane. And
then...
Woody says it.
Yeah.
What? Ride like the wind, bullseye. Him and Buzz ride to the thing carrying the luggage.
Yep.
Woody gets stuck on it, and he starts climbing it. The package gets put on the plane, goes after it.
Pretty roughly. Like, those guys did not know how to handle packages.
Oh, dude, it's always like that. They don't give a shit. But
Really? Because, again, every time I've flown, my stuff has usually survived pretty well. And I've had some pretty special stuff.
I've had my one time I went to Utah, like sorry to diverge from the movie for a second, but my luggage was like, I couldn't put it in the overhead thing, so they put it, in the other place. I don't remember the word, but when I went to go yeah. When I went to go get it, man, they tossed it, and the dude barely caught it too. I had discs in there, man. Imagine if he dropped it.
Yikes.
Yeah. So, yeah, they don't give a shit. But anyway, Woody's on the plane, and he gets Jesse out, and he's like, she's like, what if Andy doesn't like me?
Nonsense, he'll love you. Besides, he's got a little sister.
He does? She's all excited.
I just love how he opens it like, excuse me, ma'am, I believe you're on the wrong flight. Then it's like they're about to leave. 1, 2, click. This is bad. How do we get out of here? Over there, come on. They literally shimmy down the front wheel. They slip. Woody's arm rips a little bit. His hat comes off, but Buzz catches it. What's a cowboy without his hat?
And then
Woody has
an idea.
This ballsy idea. He takes his string,
Well, it says Buzz behind the tires.
Yeah. Then he pulls his string, and it's pretty damn long for a pull string.
Yeah, seriously. And he pulls it around this bolt that's at the bottom, near the wheel. And he tells Jesse...
No way that thing caught.
No. And he tells Jesse to let go. He's like, what are you, crazy?
Just pretend it's the final episode of Woody's Roundup. But it was canceled. We never saw if you made it. Let's find out together.
And then they let go, in full Indiana Jones style. They swing under the wheel and onto the bullseye. Lucky shot!
Lucky shot!
And then they're like, let's go home.
Go home.
And then when they get home, Andy comes back from cowboy camp and sees his new toys.
Well, hang on. He's like, hey, Woody. Woody's not there. Woody turns around. There's a crap ton of new toys. Oh, new toys. Cool. Thanks, Mom.
Well, hang on. If you really think about it, Jesse and Bullseye are really the only new toys.
Well, he didn't say all new toys. He just said new toys. He wasn't wrong.
You said a crap ton.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, whatever.
But I love the fact that he says new toys, thanks, Mom, and his mom never questions it. Like, where did these come from? So anyway, he fixed Woody. All is well. Jesse and Bullseye are inaugurated into the Andy's Room Hall of Fame.
We're part of a family again.
And I love it. Buzz is like,
male? I just want to say that you're a beautiful woman with a beautiful yarn full of hair. Hair full of yarn. I gotta go. Well, aren't you the sweetest space toy I ever met?
Perpetuating our romance.
What's that, Mark? This fella says you got for a little private time. Jesse goes into full action mode. You're like,
she pulls an Evil Knievel. Opens the door.
Unlocks the door.
Buzzes wings.
Boing.
Boner.
For our little kid, yeah, that's a boner reference.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what a boner is, okay, wait a couple of years.
And I love that the movie ends with Wheezy singing "You've Got a Friend in Me" in like a full-on Sinatra style.
You got a friend in me. I like how it's like the last moment between Buzz
and Woody.
And Woody's like, "You still worried about Andy? Nah, it'll be fun while it lasts. I'm proud of you, cowboy. Besides, when it all ends, I have a Buzz Lightyear to keep me company for infinity and beyond. Yeah, until you ditch him."
Yeah, maybe not so beyond.